Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I am working with a company called NoPull Piercing Discs, and I have been following this company for a while on Twitter, and I'm actually the one who reached out to them for this video. And let me tell you guys, like I said, I've been following them for a while on Twitter, and I've just been really impressed with what I've seen. I've seen a lot of the photos that they posted showing results, and I've seen a lot of the photos people have actually tweeted into them saying these were my results and I'm really happy, and I haven't seen one negative review at all. Like I said, I've been following them for a while because I wanted to see if it was actually just hype or if it actually worked before I told you guys about them. But yeah, let me actually show you what I'm talking about, and that is these discs. Now, as you guys can see, they are clear and small. Alright, and what these discs do is they get rid of hypertrophic scarring or the piercing bump. Now, I do have a video all about hypertrophic scarring, which I will have linked down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, so they get rid of the hypertrophic scarring. Now, I have before and after pictures, so let me just go ahead and show you guys. That way, you guys can see right away that I'm not making this up. This actually works, and it is amazing. So, here are the before and after photos. Alright, but if you guys want to see more before and after photos, so you guys can really just do your own research, then you guys can check out their Twitter, and I will have all the appropriate links down below in the description box. But let me just tell you guys all about these discs. Alright, so these discs were actually originally designed for oral piercings, like the lip, the cheek, the tongue, you know, places where the tissue swells and kind of pulls in the jewelry, hence their name, NoPull Piercing Discs. Now, I think that's really awesome because obviously I have cheek piercings, and you know, sometimes they do swell up and they do give that illusion of pulling in my jewelry. So I think that this is really awesome, and if and when my, cheek piercings act up, I will definitely be using these discs because I think that that's just really awesome. And also, if you have a lip piercing and your lip piercing is indenting in the back, which it's totally normal, it's totally fine. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, don't really worry about it. You can also put the disc on the back of your labret post to prevent the indentation, which I think is really awesome because when I had my lip piercing, that was something I was like concerned about, and I wish I would have known about this company when I had my lip piercing because I definitely would have been using it then. The discs are 7mm and they fit 18 gauge to 12 gauge. But if you do have a bigger gauge than that, they do offer custom discs that I believe they fit up to 00. So that's really cool. That way it fits a lot of different types of piercings and sizes. If you guys are wondering what is so special about these discs that causes the bump to go away, it is because they are made from a special medical grade silicone that aids in healing scarring. Now, these discs are not hard. They are actually flexible, but when you are wearing them, they're not going to fold or, bunch up or anything crazy like that. They're just going to stay, flat and as they should. And also, these are reusable. So, if you have it on a piercing and the bump's gone, you can take it off and you can reuse it. But do not share these discs. That's just going to, share bacteria, germs, all that kind of stuff. And that can lead into an infection, and no one wants that. So, just keep them to yourself and do not share. Another cool thing about these discs is that they can be worn when you initially get the piercing. So you can get pierced and then you can have your piercer put it on. And these can also be autoclaved, which if you guys don't know what that means, that just basically means that they're sterilized. Your piercer will sterilize them for you, which I think is really awesome because I find like a lot of jewelry, I guess you could say, that's not metal has a hard time being like sterilized and all that stuff. So the fact that you can sterilize these and have them autoclaved and all that kind of stuff, I think is really cool. Alright, so it can be worn with a lot of different types of jewelry. It can be worn with labret, it can be worn with mini barbells, it can be worn with normal barbells. There's just a lot of jewelry it can be worn with, but really the one type of jewelry it cannot be worn with is a CBR or captive bead ring, and that is because the disc needs to set flush up against the bump, and obviously with a CBR you know, the CBR itself moves around a lot, and there's no possible way that the disc can sit, you know, flush up against the bump. So it's not gonna work with CBRs. So if you even do have like a bump on your piercing, and you have a CBR in it, I would recommend taking out the CBR and putting in a different appropriate kind of jewelry for it, and you know, then use the disc as well, and that's gonna just really get rid of the bump. Alright, and so typically these are worn for 2 to 4 weeks, and for most people after that, they do see results. The bump will be completely gone or it'll be going away, but once you notice that the bump is gone, then continue to wear the disc for a few more days just to make sure that the bump stays gone. Alright, but if you guys do have any questions about these discs, then you can actually contact the company and they will be more than happy to answer your questions. And like I said, I will leave all the appropriate links down below. And I'm just really happy, and I am going to actually put this on my rook piercing because I do have a little bit of a bump there. So I'm looking forward to that. So once I put it on my rook piercing, I will let you guys know probably on Snapchat or Instagram how that's going and if there's an improvement. But I know that there's going to be an improvement because, like I said, I've just seen so many positive reviews and not one bad review about this product, and I just don't see how it wouldn't work. So that is it. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching my video. Also, if you want to follow me on any of my social media, check down there in the description box because that's where all that stuff is linked. But yeah, that is it. Bye, guys.